everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. They have done it again, as this time we're talking about the Pyro Pups, or the people who are the fans, the direct fan base of Sinder, or at least that's what is being accused of now. As you may or may not know, Sinder did have a drama in 2025 about, the way that she treated her friends behind the scenes, the way that she was trying to sabotage her friends behind the scenes. There can be no uncertain terms that what she did was not good, and there were evil people on all sides, of course, but the main thing is that what people said about her doing what she did was not wrong. Now, reason why I mention that is because here we have someone in the whole Pyropup Sinder side. It says 1 out of 6 of Shylily's act responsibility for the power she has. Honestly, for believer intention and mistakes, but the more she doubled down on someone made things up about me, the more I lose faith in the integrity of big VTubers. Indie can just be as bad as Corpo. Says here, defense, Shylily had a good intention of fully believing her friend, Numi Nano, supporting her friends, Numi and Bao, who felt hurt by Sinder. Quick succession of bad, misinformed intels led Shylily to go nuclear on Sinder publicly. Like the amount of people have been a judgment against me, have judgment against me because of someone who is a literal certified liar and a cheater is continuing to make us up. Shylily in March. Which is the most recent thing that she said. And people are, of course, going a little wild on this because most people, the fact is, why bring it up? Here's my criticism right away. My criticism. Why bring up something from a year ago? Why is it bugging you still from now? You should not let any of the haters actually mean anything because they're not really affecting your bottom line. They're not really affecting anything other than what people would call your ego or your sense of self-worth or whatever it is. Ego, not a bad thing, because there's the id, the ego, and the super ego that we all have, according to Freud. Ego is one of those things. And it says here, Shylily was misled by personal gut feelings, gossips, and rumors that was not properly verified and led a career-ending expose on her fellow business partner and co-owner Sinder, using her influence as one of the most trusted and recognizable indie VTubers. Co-owner of GamerStuffs, one of the biggest VTuber merch companies, founding member of Mythic Talent, 1 month after the official announcement. Owner of the official recognizable VTuber card company VCard, good relation with Twitch's CEO, had a dinner with him, big following of people in popular social media, big subscriber on mainstream video platforms. YouTube became 1 mil 3 months after, and up to March 15, 2026, 11 months after defamation, still chose to deny her wrongdoings. That I won't criticize her too much for. A lot of people won't want to, I thought that she wasn't going to talk about this anymore, personally. I just didn't expect that. But because, when you do, as you can see here, when you do talk about these things, you do have, you give people ammo to talk about you again. And that is, if you already had an issue with people talking about you, this just made it worse. That is my criticism I'll give it. By talking about it again, by alluding to it again, you are making things worse. It says they've been at it for a while, expecting the fact that Nano and such have some mud on them magically to Sinder's misdeeds. No, I will say this, and like I said in the beginning, yes, Nanoless was shown to have manipulated the photos, cut off some part of the photos that she showed in order to make herself look better and not look bad and not show the times when she was actually admitting and actually pushing for Bao not to have any drawings by her. Or any different, VTuber outfits or things like that done by her. Yep, everyone in the situation is dirty. I will say that exactly. Exactly what this person is saying. There is not, the only clean people that I've seen are Bao, from so far. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Are Bao, Numi, Silverveil, because, well, she just got attacked, Spite, and I think that would be it. And maybe Buff Up if she was hit by it or something, or Cottontail. Cottontail was another person hit by this. She had nothing to do with the whole damn thing. Those are the people that are clean in the situation, at least cleaner than everything else, from what I understand. Guys, again, correct me if I'm wrong if you know information that I don't. Funny enough, the whole my favorite is innocent due to them being guilty is a needy sister tactic. Yeah, it is a bad tactic. Overall, it's a bad tactic. Everyone's dirty in this, but that does not mean Sinder is suddenly clean because other people are dirty of this as well. Just means that everyone made some missteps in the whole situation. Numi got dragged in a lot and has done nothing wrong. Like I said, there's some clean people in there. There are absolutely some clean people in there. While true, it is also true to say that the victims of the situation have chosen to forgive one side based on their own information. If the victims think Nano and Lily are cool, then it's not on Drama Hounds Online to crucify them. Yeah, I mean, it's their choice to decide that. And the thing is, I will give Bao, I will give Sinder, Sinder herself. She doesn't want to bring it up because it hurts her more. I'll give Silverveil, Numi, etc. a lot of credit because they aren't bringing things back up again. They aren't even alluding to things because they're like, you know what? I'm done with that crap. That hurt me a lot. I'm done with it. I want to move on. Indie can be just as bad as Corpo. No S, Sherlock. You guys glazing indies has led you dumbos to believe that they're somehow immune from drama. Think again. They're human beings, just like I'm a human being, just like everyone else. I'm a tiny ass fucking indie, so I don't even like. I'm not even in the same universe as this type of stuff. But yeah, every single person has faults. Absolutely. If anything, it's worse. Depends on the corpo. But at minimum, Hololive clearly gives their idols at least some degree of public relations training since they are not getting to drama left and right. The closest thing you tend to get is conspiracy theories over real reasons for graduation, over Twitter exploding over a nothing burger. Oh my god, Iris used ChatGPT for fun on her own free time. She's a monster. But yes, meanwhile, indies are an absolute hotbed of drama because, as it turns out, people who decide to stream behind a PNG for a living are often not the most emotionally stable. I won't agree with this part here. Oh, socially adept. Socially adept, I will agree. A lot of, like, I'm not socially adept. I'm not socially adept at handling the intricacies of PR. I really am not. To avoid causing or spreading drama. Truly a shocker. Y'all ever seen that game Needy Streamer Overload? Your streamer has a stat there called Mental Darkness. If it ever goes all the way to 0, your streamer just quits and gets a normal job. Not that it applies to everyone, but every time a sort of pretty petty drama crops up, it crosses my mind. And it says it also contributes to the most VTubers are young, early mid-20s. Older VTubers like Matara, Randen, Rin Penrose may have drama happen to them, but they don't start drama. Again, like I try not to start drama. I've had drama started about me by randos on the internet, by people that really don't matter very much. But when it comes to me starting drama, I try not to. Pirate Pups need to let it go and get on with their lives. Cinder's streaming and she doesn't seem to want anything to do with them, that S-Storm, so they should just drop it and support their Oshi. That is something, absolutely, that I agree. And I think everyone that's seeing this pop up again, and even the whole Shylily saying things again, is like, just drop it. It's dead. It should be dead. That whole drama, yes, it's fucked up. You shouldn't forget what she did. You shouldn't forget what Cinder did. You shouldn't forget what Nano did. You shouldn't forget that Shylily is also dirty and this whole thing, but just drop it. The people who we're going to make a decision on that, have already made a decision on that stuff. There's no reason you have to bring it up and bring it into the court of public opinion again. It says he's admittingly entertaining streamer, has massive blanks, the best tits on and off model. It's not surprising. The fact that she could possibly, maybe, potentially have a shaky relationship with Red makes the Sims even more likely to stay for the impossible chance that they can be a rebound if they break up. Not going to happen. So don't stay for that. Doesn't shock me. Plenty of streamers that do get caught doing shady S manage to still keep an audience even if it's reduced. Especially true for Gooner bait streamers. She has boobs, enough said. There's a number of people who only care about boobs. That and loyalty can prevail over logic, for better or for worse. What annoys me is that the whole thing is based on Cinder's insane rat in her novel docu that she refuses to take back even after talking to Lily. To be fair, it started like a week after the situation started. Cinder gave herself a half-assed apology. Well, this is something that people are accusing her of. Powder then released a doc circulating initial rumors that Lily was an evil mastermind. Seen a couple of these posts from time to time on Twitter, and they rarely do acknowledge the things that Cinder, especially Red, did. It's always Lily being evil mastermind that ended the innocent careers. Yeah, Cinder is not innocent. I will say that 100% before I end this whole thing because I don't want it to get too long. Cinder was not innocent in any of this. Red was not innocent in any of this. She was shown to have actually participated in the campaign to not get Bao any new things from Nanolis. Nanolis was not innocent in anything either. She was shown through DMs and things that at one point she even was like, all right, when do you guys want me to stop doing this? It's like, yeah, I'll do it for money, that type of thing. And Lily, because of the fact that she was the one, pretty much because of the language that you use, you have a certain language that a lot of people use when they write a certain signature that people have when they write things down. Her signature was all over that document, which means that she helped her. She even admitted she helped Nanolis because Nanolis is not a native English speaker. So she helped her out there. Maybe, she even said that she was the one that told her to start doing the docs, that type of thing. But that does not ever take away from what Cinder did. Just leaving it at that. Really effing funny. It's supposed to be giving examples of how influential Shylily is. Totally reads like this person unintentionally trying to glaze Shylily and listing all of her achievements. So yeah, they did all her achievements for trying to say this is why she's evil. And yeah, it's just, it's really, really wild. And it never ended Sinder's career, but still, the fact that people, even Lily, seem to still be obsessed with the situation or still have it in the back of their mind is a little wild to me. It's a little crazy to me. It seems like people are getting kind of weird, as is expected on the internet. So today we go to, not the specific person here being weird, but everyone else around them. I guess they did inspire some people who maybe took a little too far, maybe got a little weird with the things that they were doing. It says, I've inspired more. All VTubers are going to get a piggy. Disclaimer, there are tons of fakes and creeps. If a sub doesn't send immediately after saying they will, they are a time waster, never give out personal info, never do anything they aren't comfortable with. Here we go. It says, I'm also Findom and would love to serve some VTubers. Will you be interested if I open up a VTuber Pay Pig account myself? Then I pay for the one you can't do because they are too many to serve, like a group of Pay Pigs, I guess. It says, just wanted to say, love your page and the idea behind it. Want to ask, but something about turning my own profile into a cash cow for VTubers, though it is inspired by you. Would you dislike if I copy you a bit in a sense? For those who don't understand what this means, a pay pig is someone who is quite literally someone who's just doing bankrolling someone else. A findom is a financial domination and is what it sounds like. You are in control of, or the person who is the findom is in control of the finances of the person, or at least in control of what they spend, making them spend a lot for themselves. Usually ends up being women, and attractive women at that. You want something to be up front. I am no Dami Mami or Findom, and I've had people in the past donate to me with the expectation of some sort of form of reciprocation that I have never offered. Thank you for posting this. Basically, it is saying here, never give out personal info, never do anything you're not comfortable with, and also let people know your basic boundaries, your basic things that, you know, what to expect, what not to expect, that kind of thing. And if you are not specifically saying one thing or the other side should not be expecting too much. Yeah, some people get overly weird. This is, it can be said that this is a form of a fetish and being a pay pig type of thing. And it is not always that way, but it does tend to lean that way. And in that case, some people do get overly beyond parasocial because of it, and they get overly strange with it. Does one need to do for a pay pig? Remember, folks, good pay piggy is more than happy to give you his wallet. If they're being weird about it and seem to hold money over your head and tries to make you do something for it, block them. If only. I've been dabbling in a bit of Findom on and off for years, and there's so many scammers. There are real subs out there, but usually you have to weed through the scammers to get there. Yeah, people are just saying, you know, that whole thing there. Going through here, says, no little SFW VTuber, don't respond to VTuber Pay Pigs. And it says here, I didn't even know what that meant. I didn't know what Pay Pig was. Good night. They're done. They're done with the internet. And I feel like I should be done with the internet as well, because I even know about this stuff. We're all going to be able to pay bills by abusing bottoms. Amen. Yes, too many fakes on the site. You want to send, then send. Don't actually request things. Might not be as bright as my model, but what about short stacks? It's making me realize I need to buy brighty art. And, oh, well, like basically people are talking about it a little bit. It has gotten kind of odd. The whole thing is kind of odd, honestly, but it is, you know, if they're two consenting adults, then let it be what it's going to be. Just, yeah, don't let people dictate what is going to be done, what you are going to do, what you need to do to reciprocate. Just let it ride however you want it to ride. This is an odd one, but I did feel it needs to be said anyways. Pandora or Pandora is a virtual reality Japan. They're Japan's first XR news site. They are the ones going through and posting, you know, things about different things going on here. Pandora is the company that we're going to be talking about that is specifically registering a trademark for the next generation VTuber concept, Xtuber and CrossTuber. And this is, they actually managed to get permission somehow through, I'm guessing, the trademark office in Japan. There's a site called Xtube on sites like Xvideo, but it's completely shunned by Google. You know, can Xtuber hold out? There they go again. Want to accept X on everything. So people are like finding it interesting that people want to accept X on everything. Let's take a look here. It says here, VTuber agency Pandora announced that March 16th that they registered trademark for Xtuber, inciting equal parts wonder and criticism of the Japanese VTuber community. Pronounced CrossTuber, this term refers to a next generation style of VTuber that transcends the boundaries of virtual and physical worlds. Basically a 2.5D VTuber. Kind of like in the same vein of Keisan in the same vein as Phoebe, and people like her. Lena Lazar does that too occasionally. Scuchan does it as well. Is looking to popularize creators that will be active in both through a virtual VTuber persona and real life. I think the big difference here is that they are going to be going towards more idle VTubers from what it looks like, or people that are doing more IRL activities, more IRL meetups, meets and greets, that type of thing, from what it looks like. The goal is to maintain the freedom of VTuber culture, breaking away from the assumption that fans will never get to see or meet their flesh and blood person behind the avatar. This move comes in response to the maturation of VTuber market, with Pandora hoping to proliferate cross-tubers as the next evolution step in the genre. Yeah, 2.5D VTuber pretty much, except where in this case, instead of having, you know, a virtual person, you will have the actual person be there for the events. On the other hand, the announcement has been met with mixed reception, ranging from jabs at the word similarity to a certain naughty website, that as I showed before, or criticism of the trademark itself. Many have pointed out that YouTube's creator guidelines do not allow the word tuber to be used in official names, with trademark specifically listed as a no-no, which could imply potential legal troubles down the road. To begin with, the term VTuber itself is only used as a general term and not registered trademark of any specific entity. Additionally, some users were not pleased with Pandora treating the concept of hybrid virtual real-life streamers as its own, arguing that it's already been a thing for some time. Yes, there are people who have been doing it for years now, and that, like Phoebe is one of them, has been doing it for years now. It is not new. It is not something that's, it is novel in the sense that not that many people do it, but it's not something that's like, oh my god, they created it. Setting reception aside, Pandora is getting ready to produce cross-tubers and it announces initiative aimed at encouraging even newbies without experience, resources, or working environment required to join the field. Titled Johan, or Johanne, these are the ones that they're looking for this one. And let's take a look at the quotes of everything here. Xtube is something different, again, the naughty site. Having the knowledge that there used to be a famous porn site called Xtube, for some reason, Japanese cross-dressing guys were eagerly competing to upload tons of uncensored Anani videos and S videos, making a huge difference in how you view this news. Did they register a trademark for something called Xtuber as the next-gen successor to VTuber? Even though YouTube's guidelines explicitly say not to register the tuber version, people are continuing to say, what's the problem with this? Points. YouTube had previously stated that they should stop trademark the tuber attached. So yeah, people are criticizing. This is all in the Japanese side. This is all on the Japanese VTuber side more than anything. This is not anything related to, the English side does have their own ideas of what should and shouldn't be allowed. Of course, we're going to take a look at that whenever that does pop up. Whenever I do catch people doing these things, I will see it on that side. And talking about that, we do have Rima Evenstar, who did also mention the whole thing here, as I had shown in the actual account here, the specific one that I went for, that I took the automaton media, which is the one that I looked at. That reaction should do level when corporates try patenting common things. Yes, the cross-tuber has been a common thing for a while now. I'm guessing they're matching IRL idols with VTuber models that are similarly looking for their IRL counterparts, so they can have IRL meetups, concerts, etc. That is more what is going on here. That is more than likely what is going to be happening on this side here, of it being something that is more akin to the 2.5D VTuber. There are a lot of people like, Matara and others who do go to a lot of meets IRL. You have Victoria the Sun Eater, who's done that for years as well. I don't think it's like they're inventing new concepts, more like they want to boost and promote the concept from agency standpoint. An agency standpoint, the name itself is funny because, well, yeah, I feel like they should rename that. This kind of double-edged, as cool as it might be to meet your Oshi other than avatars, but security of the IRL VTubers, that's true. Doxing can happen. Creeps can happen. Stalking can happen. To be very honest, these already seems to happen, and we already call them VTuber anyways. Once the big VTubers started doing the face reveals, it just became a part of the acceptable VTuber culture. And that's where I'm going to leave it, because yeah, it is interesting that they were able to patent it. It's interesting that they were able to have that be something that gets created in the future, but we'll see how this all ends up. Alright, we're talking about REM Kanashibari right now. She is a female English language VTuber affiliated with the VTuber agency V4 Mirai. She is a part of Lunalia, along with Dr. Nova, alias Anano, and Yumi the Witch. They're all amazing creators, as pretty much everybody that I've covered when it comes to V4 Mirai and others are amazing creators. Agencies do know how to pick them. They really do. And we're talking here as she was able to reach 100k subs. Not once, but twice in the stream today. It was a roller coaster of emotions. What she means by that is that VTubers and their VTuber fans, they tend to do this a lot, where they will go and get her to 100K. Then a lot of people will unsubscribe on the stream just so that she's like, oh no, I lost it, and then give it back to her. Thank you for giving little old me a chance. I'm still in shock. Growing up, I watched a lot of YouTubers get their silver play buttons. I never thought I'd be a content creator when I grew up, much less get one myself. Everything I felt impossible for me back then. I was close to giving up on singing, pursuing my dreams, but I somehow ended up trying VTubing. I'm glad I did. It really changed my life, and I feel my world opened up, which is something that seems to have happened, and I'm glad it did. We have here, I used to hate my voice, but Remy's tell me it helps them go to sleep. I used to be shy and struggle with presentations, but now I'm getting better at speaking to a crowd. The list goes on and on. It's nice to feel like I'm getting better at things slowly. Thank you for giving me something to work for. Without Remy's, I think I'd be rotting in my bed all day. I'll keep trying my best for you. 100K subs. This is not the end. It's just the beginning. Thank you for being my rock through all the good and bad times. Bless my beautiful Chungus life. And we'll celebrate the 100K properly once I get everything ready. Expect a new outfit, merch, awards, show, and more fun. So yeah, I've been feeling a bit crummy for the past few weeks too, so thank you for lifting my spirits up, especially today. I'll be back to my usual self soon. Hopefully, I'll hang in there. And Squirty Mimi says, what an amazing milestone to reach. So proud of you, Rem. I've been such a big lover of you since your debut, and you inspire me all the time to be my city, authentic British self. Thank you for being you. I can't wait to see you, all your wonderful, silly adventures going on. Basically that. Blue Love also says, I'm happy gave VTubing a shot. You're one of the hardest working people I know, and I deserve every ounce of your success. I'm proud seeing you come all this far as a content creator. You're my biggest inspiration, Rem. Crow says, let's go. Super proud of my paralysis demon wife. The trolling can't be helped, but you reached the milestone twice, and I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on this milestone and silver play button. And let's have way more fun together. Miwa says, congrats. You're honestly one of the most creative, hardworking VTubers I've ever seen. Hope your Rembassy continues to grow. Triggerfish, glory to the Rembassy. Oh, it said it's something differently. It said it in a different way. Congrats, Rem, Feline de Rouge, Mia June. You have Inanabelle. Woo, congrats, Rem. You have Roa. Congratulating from VNU. Huni, lots of love. Hitsu as well. Lots of people giving them lots of congratulations, which they deserve for this big milestone. Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame of the Bloodflame Kingdom is a female English-speaking VTuber associated with Hololive, Hololive EN Justice, along with Gigi Murin, Cecilia Immergreen, and Laura Pantera. We're talking about her today because we have big news. She did Yona Yona Dance Holo Group cover featuring talents Nijisanji, Aruran Desu, Hiodoshi Ao, Acelera, Natsuhiro Matsuri, Koreji Ali, and Octavio. Friggin' fantastic animation by Yin, assisted by Deco, and the mighty vocal mix by Yoshiken. And I'm going to show you that in a little bit. And she says down here, additional note, this was recorded before Ao-kun's hiatus and is finally being posted after the video production has been finished. We have received permission from Ao-kun, Ikeman herself, and all relevant parties to post this. And it says, happy to hear Ao-kun one more time. Let's take a look. And of course, fans have also shown all the people who are a part of it. Let's take a look real quick at the people who are here, as I usually do when it comes to this 3-minute long video here. Take a look at the Yona Yona one, where you have all the different people. Octavio, many different folks here. Some of them have their heads, some of them don't have their heads. It's an interesting thing here with Matsuri, all the other people here. Be a part of it. Ao-kun, they're all falling out of the sky. And take a look at each and every one has their own animation, their own portion. All of it, including Ao-kun here as well. They all have their portion. They all have their singing portion. Let me get you the singing portion for Ao real quick. Very good singing. Very nice, very nice. Let's see where. So yeah, she has her sections here, as they all tend to do. And it is a good song. It is a good cover. Very, very happy that Hiodoshi Ao was able to be a part of this before their hiatus and graduation. It is great to see that they were able to do something with friends before they left. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Today, we are talking about Ophelia Iceland. The reason why I do this is simple. I want it to be a positive place for VTubing, for VTubers, where we can get past all the drama and stuff that happens on the day and day, and actually just start to try to support others. So today, we're talking about Ophelia here in her Twitch side first. It says, silly little snow leopard maid streaming Tuesday and Sunday mornings and Friday evenings. And let's take a look here at something that they've done recently, at the very least in this portion here. They are doing Dead by Daylight.
What? Why did he right when I play the music? He doesn't want my music. But at least the other V does.
Well, jump scare the dude with music. He's like, I'm out. So let's take a look at over here the VODs, where it is very smart to put down your VODs in a place on YouTube, because YouTube does not destroy the VODs just like other places do, like Twitch. After a while, your VODs are gone. Here, it's as long as your channel's still up, the VODs will continue. You have them doing repo and other things like this. Thank you so much, Ophelia, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. So yeah, we got a good amount done here. Now we're gonna be doing these thingies as well. It's as good as possible as I can here, and then just, you know, go for the final cleanup afterwards. So we got that done. But yeah, cleanup of the floor is the first thing we're gonna do, and we're gonna go sections. What I mean by sections is I'm not gonna go around yet. I'm gonna go over here to clean up. Man, Lord Tlaloc is fucking taking... I hate him. See, I've told Lord Tlaloc to always clean his shit. Always clean it, man. If you're gonna have those mud parties like they seem to do, the mud wrestling and all the other stuff, at least clean up after yourself. God damn it, I can't keep coming through this place with the right freaking... Well, I can, and I do. But still, man, he doesn't pay me enough for this shit. I'm doing this for free, for fuck's sake. The hell are they talking about here? I'm doing it for free. Thank you guys for watching, as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.